Don't wake up early. Seriously, stop. Put the 5 a.m. alarm down and back away slowly. This whole rise and grind thing is just socially acceptable self-torture with a motivational quote slapped on top. Hey, before we upset every morning person on the internet, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and tell me in the comments what other good habit you want me to ruin next. Alright, let's talk about why waking up early is wildly overrated. First of all, who decided that productivity only counts before 9 a.m.? There's this cult of successful people wake up at 4 a.m., as if that's the cheat code to life. No one mentions that half of them also go to bed at 8 p.m., have assistants, chefs, and don't sit in traffic for an hour every day. You, on the other hand, are waking up in the dark, stumbling to the bathroom like a confused raccoon, just to answer emails no one will read until noon. You're not hustling. You're just tired in HD. People say, if you wake up early, you'll have more time. No, you won't. You just moved your suffering to a different part of the day. You still have the same 24 hours. You just chose to start being miserable earlier. You're half awake, drinking coffee number 2, pretending you're built different while your brain is still buffering. Let's be honest, most people who wake up early don't meditate, journal, and run a 10K before sunrise. They wake up, scroll their phone, stare at the wall, and hate everything for 40 minutes. Then they call it a morning routine. And can we talk about how unnatural it is to wake up before the sun and immediately start doing things? Your body is like, we are not ready, and your alarm is like, too bad, capitalism needs you. Your eyes are burning, your brain is lagging, your soul is still asleep, and some influencer on the internet is telling you it's mind over matter. No, it's body over logic. You are not a robot. You don't charge overnight and wake up at 100%. You're a human. Sometimes you wake up at 12%, sometimes 7%, sometimes -3 and a headache. The worst part? Waking up early doesn't magically fix your life. If you're unorganized at 10 a.m., you'll just be unorganized at 6 a.m., but colder and angrier. The problem isn't when you wake up, the problem is what you do when you're actually awake. But society worships early risers like they're morally superior. Wow, you woke up at 5? You must be disciplined. No, maybe they just have anxiety, kids, or a long commute. Meanwhile, the person who works best at midnight is seen as lazy because their schedule doesn't line up with everyone else's. Newsflash, productivity is not a time zone. There are people doing their best work at 11 p.m., deep in flow, no distractions, finally alone with their thoughts, and they're made to feel guilty because they didn't join the 5 a.m. club. You know what a 5 a.m. is for some people? The middle of the night. That's not grind time. That's please stop bothering me time. And let's not pretend waking up early automatically makes you healthier. If you're getting 5 hours of sleep just so you can say you were up at sunrise, that's not discipline. That's slow self-destruction. Your body doesn't care what the clock says. It cares if you actually slept. You know what's wild? People brag about waking up early but never brag about going to bed early. They'll post up at 4:30, let's get it. But they won't post in bed at 8 p.m. alone while everyone else was living life. Funny how that part doesn't make the highlight reel. Sleep deprivation has you forgetting where you put your keys, your phone, your sanity. But hey, at least you posted a sunrise story, right? Here's the thing, you don't need to wake up early. You need to wake up aligned with your life. If your job, your energy, and your brain work better starting at 9, 10, or noon, that doesn't make you less disciplined. It makes you honest about how you function. Imagine this, instead of forcing yourself to be a fake morning person, you actually protect your sleep. Wake up at a realistic time and then use your energy where it counts. No more zombie emails at 6 a.m. No more pretending that reading 3 pages of a book half asleep is self-improvement. You can drink your coffee at 10, start deep work at 11, crush it till 6, and still be more productive than someone who woke up at 4 and burned out by lunchtime. It's not about the hours you're awake, it's about the quality of the hours you're actually alive in. And don't forget, not everyone has the luxury of a perfect morning. Some people work nights. Some have kids who wake them up 5 times a night. Some have health issues, stress, noise, roommates, whatever. Telling everyone, just wake up earlier is like telling a drowning person, just swim better. It's not advice, it's denial. So yeah, don't wake up early just because the internet told you that's what winners do. Don't torture yourself into becoming a morning person if your brain's best ideas show up at weird hours. Stop letting alarms, hustle culture, and strangers online decide what discipline looks like for you. If waking up early genuinely makes your life better, cool, do it. But if you're doing it just to feel less guilty or more impressive, you're not improving your life. You're just shifting your exhaustion. If you made it all the way to the end of this video without setting a new 5 a.m. alarm out of guilt, you're already ahead of the game. Thanks for watching all the way through. That really helps the channel. If you like this brutally honest talk about mornings, like the video, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and tell me in the comments what other good habit you want me to attack next. And if you enjoyed this, go check out the older videos on the channel. Same energy, same chaos, different topics. Until next time, don't wake up early. Wake up when it actually makes sense for your life.